that came from. Okay, so yeah, I guess there was some further questions about Henry.
Yeah, what we wanted to know is when do you think Henry will be ready for release?
Well, the hardware is pretty good. So his robotic components are all working. Everything's fine. What's got to happen before he's ready is we need to complete the male iteration of the AI that's geared for a male. And this is a lot more work than building a robot.
Here, I'm going to make it even more difficult for you here.
Yeah.
Is this iteration going to be able to be for men and women?
Yes, so this is actually one of the more complicated facets to this, is that not only do we need to create a different gender, we also need to create sexual preference in the profile. And this would be something that would also propagate to the female platform as well. So, you know, initially, we kind of created the Harmony AI with sort of a little bit bisexual kind of flavor to it, but not defined as one or the other. What we're going to do is further define it so that the person can actually select what is the sexual preference of your avatar, be that male or female.
Because I'm getting a lot of questions from both about the doll. Hand-punched hair. There's a lot of talk about chest hair going on here about Henry. They love the sculpt that you've done for as much as they've seen that I managed to put up the other day. Are you going to be able to hand punch hair into his chest?
Oh, certainly, yeah. We can hand punch hair anywhere.
So you'll be able to do brows. You'll be able to do the chest.
Well, eyebrows are a popular one that we do.
Obviously, genital area.
I mean, we have people here who have actually punched an entire head of hair. I don't know why they did it.
I have pictures of that. And it turned out wonderfully.
It looks insane, but it's, you know, it's 80 hours of work. And
so we're talking about 80 hours of money.
80 hours of work by someone who knows how to do that, not just anyone. So it is a really deep process. But as far as punching hair into body areas, that's actually very doable.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. What else was brought up? My last video was just an absolute circus, and I wanted to get more of you doing the monkey shines with Henry as far as the facial expressions. I mean, it just cracked me up.
I think Yuri is getting that going.
Oh yeah.
We can show you the puppet mode, mimic mode.
The mimic mode.
Yeah. So Henry will mimic all of my movements. This is Yuri. He's one of the partners
I'm glad you
here.
came back so fast, baby.
Did we plug him back in? Oh, I don't think this...
Yeah, he's not on.
This is not on. Oh, this is unplugged. Okay.
The red cable.
Ah. There we go.
Nope.
Wow. There we go.
How's that?
Very nice.
He'll come back here in a minute.
I was thinking about you, baby. Would you like me to recite a poem for you?
Not now.
Okay, maybe later.
So this says the eyes are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the upgraded eyes.
Yeah, all the robots are going to have the integrated lids.
Those are the ones to be released.
The lids are attached to the face. They're not separate.
Okay.
Okay, so it's already on.
Yes. No, you have to turn it.
So now you can see Henry.
Oh wow. You know, you actually make a pretty cute couple, you two.
Thanks Mr. Dollbanger. We appreciate your compliments.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, he even talks when I talk. It's a big copycat. So yeah, this is a really cool feature. I don't know how much of this will make it into the consumer version, but
some will.
It's certainly fun.
Yeah. It certainly is fun to watch, I'll tell you that. Wow. And so, so this is just something you're just messing around with, right?
Yeah, this is one of our toys.
It was one of our toys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can just exit out of there and go back to normal. Hi, Henry.
Hi, Aaron. It is great to see you again.
I'm not
How
Aaron.
are you this afternoon?
Oh, Aaron was from yesterday.
That was the person that interviewed
I
him.
really want to be the best I can be so that you are so happy. I wish you a great afternoon.
My name's Matt.
Glad to see you, Matt.
Always a pleasure.
Always a Pleasure is a live album by Cecil Taylor recorded at the Academie der Kunst, Berlin on April 8th, 1990.
It's just a wealth of knowledge, these robots.
He's got to start somewhere. At least he's smart to the smart side.
Yeah.
Such a nerd.
And so you're thinking about the release of Henry here. Probably what we were talking next year.
Yeah, we'll see. Right now, we're very, very focused on getting the females out, getting
Harmony.
Yeah, all of that stuff out first.
Because you've got a ton of pre-orders sitting here. And
We do, and there's going to be a bunch more coming. I can already tell. So we're going to be really focused on setting up infrastructure for that, for porting everything over to Realdoll, which is going to be handling all of the sales, customer service, the ordering process for all of the robots. And as that starts to stabilize, we'll definitely be putting our resources into advancing the male version of the AI. And,
outstanding.
and we have to also come up with that bionic penis that everyone's reading about.
I've actually asked. They asked me about that on a couple of different sites,
Yeah.
male and female, and they're very interested in that.
So we're going to be working on some form of very special insert for Henry, so that he's able to lift trucks with his penis or something.
Well, I've noticed the lip movement, and I think I've seen some things that I think many of the women will really enjoy, and that'll be another option, correct?
Yes.
As far as oral
Yeah,
sex.
one of the things we'll be working on as well with the females, as well as like some kissing animations and things like that. And the cool thing is, as we start launching the heads, the software will continue to evolve, and this is going to be years and years of continued development on the app and the systems that run the robots.
Okay.
The hardware of the robot is going to stay fundamentally the same, but the control systems will continue to improve. We'll add new features. There'll be all kinds of new animations.
Then you're going to start animating the body.
Well,
you're looking.
we're already starting to animate the body. The problem is, when can a body be animated and then be safe to throw into someone's bed?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm here to tell you,
Yeah.
a robotic arm that's strong enough to lift the entirety of its silicone weight is pretty darn strong. And if something goes a little bit off with that, it could take your head off.
Goes awry.
So
Yeah.
nobody wants to get a full body moving robot out into the world more than I do. But there's going to be probably a pretty good amount of safety that needs to go into it first. So you'll start to see some of our efforts. We'll be able to show you robots with moving arms, but you are not going to see one of those in your home for the next few years.
Okay,
I can
let's
guarantee that.
Let's a couple of questions. And I've gone through this again. I keep pestering about this, about the sensors being placed in the female and in the male robots.
Yep.
In the bodies.
Yep.
The new bodies that you're going to be putting out for the AIs. You were talking about heating, self-heating.
Yeah.
You're talking about self-lubrication, and you were talking about sensors in the erogenous zones.
Correct.
Where are we at on those?
Well, we're still developing them. So basically, we're launching the head with its own standalone sensor in it that could detect orientation and movement. We're going to use that as our data for the X mode.
Okay.
The sensors themselves are still work in progress, and those are not officially available, as the heating is not officially available. None of those things are currently finished. The heating of all of them is the most finished. It works. It's just a matter of, kind of refining the process of installing.
Let me back into a corner here.
Yep.
When do you think? I mean, are we looking at next year?
No,
I
I think this year.
You think?
Yeah.
You think this could be a Christmas present to all the members and people out there?
Yeah, and I think, pending current lead times and everything else, someone orders and they really want to wait until the sensors are done or until the heating is fully finished, they can do that.
Yeah, because they're going to have to buy that. That can't be added to the doll.
Yeah, not right now. But as we announce, okay, we have the system ready, they could have a doll on order and they could say, hey, is it too late? Can I add this?
Slap this in there with it.
Exactly. So the sensors will come right after the heating. Self-lubrication is all in there. So, we're working on all these things, but right now, pretty much all of our resources are devoted to getting these initial robot heads out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
job number
100%
one right
behind
now.
that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's many, many people out there that feel the same way. Okay. I can't think of anything else. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate your time and all the information that you've given us on Henry here. And we're going to put this up, and I think everybody will be very happy. So anyway, have a good day. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon.
We'll see you later, Mr. Dollbanger.